lately it's been really confusing.
Yo, welcome back to the Marriage Mixtape. It's your boy Bam.
And it's your girl Soso.
So today we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to jump on some reaction videos to some things that's been trending lately, and we're going to react to it, and we want to get y'all reactions to it too. So without further ado, let's jump back into it. And while y'all there, don't forget to, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Adam22 is a podcaster and owner of the No Jumper channel that has about 5 million subscribers now. Over the past couple of years, Adam and his girlfriend of 7 years have been shooting OnlyFans content with some of the adult content creators that come in for an interview. For the most part, him being a big YouTuber made his girlfriend more popular on OnlyFans, and his only rule was that she couldn't shoot a scene with another guy. Adam and his girlfriend of 7 years got married 2 weeks ago, and 2 days ago, apparently she posted this.
Guys, guess what I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were gonna do that.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Now, I had to block out some of her body because in the video, she was essentially wearing a loincloth. But this is what Adam had to say about the situation.
I just want to break it to you guys so that you guys all know what's going on. After 7 years together, we've been doing porn pretty much the whole time, but we've gotten more and more deeper into the conversation, or into the porn stuff. And after, many hundreds and hundreds of threesomes and stuff, we decided, we've been having this conversation for like damn near a year.
Okay.
She shot her first ever scene with another man. Over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows growth. Bro, but they get on your ass saying that you don't have it in you to disagree with me.
First, you gotta have better friends than that. Like, you gotta have better friends than that. How did your friends think to say that showed growth?
Right.
It's gonna show growth. The growth difference between you and him.
I don't even know how people actually do that, like in that type of relationship. What do they have, like a poly relationship or open relationship, like Will Smith?
Well, they supposedly have like threesomes with girls, but they would never have them with a guy. But then she wanted to have them with a guy.
That's it's a bit weird to me, especially if you're married. I get it's their income, but it's like,
I'm gonna use this as an example.
Yeah, they got kids too, so that's coming.
Yeah, like after you get married, that's a done deal. You better change. You should have been already investing in something else so you can change the narrative.
Yeah, get out of it.
Example, tell me how you really feel.
What about her? Listen, for the money, you don't want to hear what I'm talking about for the money, young.
I'm gonna tell him
For the money, young.
Yeah.
I disagree. I could disagree with Adam if he told a lie. Like, you try to stay away from bullshit on the podcast. It's like, all right, how I really feel is that I need my girl to go out and shoot a motherfucking porno solo scene so she can bring that bag back home. This is a business, nigga.
Y'all smoking crack. Something is wrong with you people.
Look at Sharp's face when Adam breaks the news. And the dude in the green is a perfect example of what happens when you worship money. Your friend is telling you about a situation that he probably regrets to some degree, or he wouldn't have brought it up to you, and all you can do is co-sign it by saying at least he's gonna make money. If any of my friends were willing to stoop that low just to make a little money, I wouldn't even be able to trust them because your loyalty can probably be bought. All I'm trying to say is I have a better chance of getting a tan from a light bulb than somebody has to convince me to let my wife do something like this for money.
This is business.
To me, it was kind of like, the reality is that her career has been, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together. And
Take a man to realize that.
the number one thing that she gets asked, that she gets requested, whatever, is they want to see her shoot with another guy. And, we've kind of had the conversation over the years, and I started to come to this realization that the reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet that week.
And that's where the mistake happens. It's okay to want to protect your...
He did not want to be the guy that got roasted. Is he not getting roasted?
That's all he getting now.
Like, especially when y'all put yourself out there. You put yourself out there for this. I'm pretty sure y'all both are getting a lot of views.
I couldn't have a life.
But
how could you touch her?
Different type of money that you focusing on.
How could you touch her after that? Like,
you ain't even got no feelings to it.
It may want to puke in my mouth.
Your reputation. You're not insecure if you don't want your wife to not do certain things because you could be publicly humiliated.
You know, I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making videos about, whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason for me to hold her back from doing something that would realistically be very, very good for her career.
Her
you know?
body too. I bet it wasn't only good.
Yeah, but it's horrible for your career. And I know some people in the comments are going to be like, oh, well, he did it. Why can't she do it? Let's just be completely honest. It hit different. Right. It's not the same. And you can tell it's really affecting him because this isn't the first time he's brought it up.
Okay, right. She's getting it.
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. But no other guys.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like cut, that's your sitch.
You know, I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it. You know?
Yeah, you damn right.
I said that I wanted her to do it. I'm like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You don't have to do that shit.
Fair enough.
This is how a real friend is supposed to react, because if the thought is bothering him now, wait till he sees the video. And there's more in this video, but give me a second because I want to make the main point for why I covered this topic. This is why it's good in your relationship or in your life to have hard lines in the sand. Things that you are not willing to do or things that you're not willing to allow. Because when you don't have those boundaries in place, it's easy to allow something or do something that might cause you a lifetime of regret. And I'm not here to tell you where your line should be. For some men, the line is, I'm not going to allow her to go to the club without me. For Adam, his line was, I don't want her to shoot a scene with another man. Don't compromise your line in the sand, because in the example of going to the club, if she goes out to that club and something happens, you're going to feel guilty to some degree because you knew you shouldn't even allowed it to happen in the first place.
But I told her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it out the way.
So how do you vibe about it now?
She's 32.
Do I need to get you an Old English?
No. I don't need to drown the pain in Old English. But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectualize it. And from my perspective, I don't think it should be a big deal. Yeah. But then after she actually did it, I'm not going to lie, I did feel kind of odd. You know,
neighbor crib.
A little bit of that feeling.
I bet she felt odd too. Once you go black, you never go back.
I'm definitely.
She put all that in her. And, she running.
That's where I feel like a lot of people are confused. When y'all have sex with another person, they're actually fucking you. You the one with the hole. They're putting it in you. They're fucking you. You're getting fucked.
Yeah, you ain't fucking him. That's not really the way it go. That's why you got a master key and a shitty lock.
Adam 22 and his wife just basically did a reenactment of Will and Jada's Red Table Talk. And this was the most awkward thing I've ever seen. It's not even funny.
Right, but I'm just saying it's not like I was sitting in the corner because there's a whole narrative.
Okay, I don't think you're. Are you gonna go with this?
Well, it does seem kind of stupid to deny.
Okay, so there's the cuck thing is different because cucks are supposed to be weak and they want to be made to feel lesser, and I don't think that that's you. I think that there's like the more swinging side of things where it's like you are turned on by your wife enjoying someone, and then she comes back to you, and you guys enjoy your own personal sexual experiences more with each other because she did that.
Right, but
here's the thing. What you did is a literal definition of that. And you know what? I think that would be better than him saying he did it for money. Like, if that's your thing, I still personally think it's weird. It's not exactly my thing. But do it in private. The fact that you're saying you sold your wife for subscription.
Right.
Going into it, how did you feel?
Okay, so I didn't really know the shoot was going to happen until the day before the shoot. It all happened so fast because in my head, I was like, oh, this is going to be my debut scene. I'm going to need like 2 months out. I'm going to go hard in the gym.
I don't know about debut scene. I mean, I am a human being, right?
No, but like, sorry. But like everyone's talking about it like it's my first scene, and it's obviously it's not my first scene. I've been doing this for 7 years with you, but like my debut scene with another.
I don't know if I have ever openly disliked 2 people more. I don't like him. I don't like him.
He's just confused,
and I don't like her because she is manipulating that poor retarded kid.
Is he older than her? Like, what's going on with that?
He is.
She got it.
Oh my gosh, she ruining his brain.
It's not even that. Let's think about the kids.
Wait till that kid get in middle school and like, oh look, here's your mom getting fucked by a black guy. How do you explain that?
Because eventually it would be said, for real.
Yeah, he taking her to Pound Town.